So RSA's worked with the SSE for some time, and so through a number of my colleagues and prior cohorts, I'd got to understand the benefit that they had received from the mentoring programme, and understand how RSA can help the SSE and its students.
Project Embrace is a community interest company that provides solutions and innovations for people with mental health conditions to explore what they're going through and communicate it to others. So we meet at best once a month, regularly for an hour, often for 2. We look at some of the most pressing issues that I'm experiencing and going through, and together we talk about how to move through them.
So it's very different to what you do in the workplace. Mainly it's consisted of, so let's understand what it is you're trying to accomplish, what are the pressures that you're facing into, and then if we take a step all the way back from that, how do we break that down? How do we give you some practical ways of finding your way through, and some things you can go off and focus on, so you don't become overwhelmed by everything you're trying to accomplish?
In one session, we mapped out together the structures that I would need to consider. I didn't understand, for example, the difference between distribution, wholesale, retail, and the various subsidiary groups within something like a business structure.
It's easy to fall into the corporate behaviour, the corporate language, the corporate approach. And what this experience has really brought me back to is a set of first principles around listening, engaging in conversation, and taking time to think rather than just act. It helps you step out of the corporate world and thinking about the day-to-day stuff, and start to appreciate what goes on outside of that corporate world.
Everything is a first when you start your first business venture, and that can be pretty daunting. So to have somebody like Lee take the time to understand those things is essential.
It gives you a chance to engage in a totally different subject, a totally different area, meet some people that you wouldn't ordinarily meet, and learn a huge amount about what's going on outside of those corporate walls.